Ahmed is the founder of the Rutherford Institute. He's good enough to join us now to talk about this. John, here's how I see this thing. If police officers are using this to go into your social media sites, big deal. If you're stupid enough to put your laundry on social media, you're essentially publishing information out there. You deserve to have police look at it. But some of the other things that they might be getting into, that's where it gets questionable. You agree?
I agree, because we have a constitution. We don't want to we're tearing it up and throwing it away, basically. The Fourth Amendment says the police need to have some evidence of that you're committing a crime or you're going to commit a crime before they do surveillance on you, or you live in a surveillance state. It's what I've been calling the electronic concentration camp for years. I saw this coming. I've been warning people. And the problem here is this is digital policing, but it's also, here's the scary thing, it's run by artificial intelligence. Companies like Google push that, and they're saying that sooner or later it's going to merge with our minds. It's going to be running everything. Sooner or later it's going to merge with our minds. It's going to be running everything. Sooner or later it's going to merge with our minds. It's going to be running everything.
It's a new software investigators from your local police to the FBI have at their fingertips.
It makes it quicker, easier, more reliable, and all in a way that's forensically sound.
Shadow Dragon, software that searches public information from at least 100 social media networks using digital clues to identify the human behind online accounts and to see the networks of suspected bad actors that could potentially commit a crime.
You can pop in an email, an alias, a name, phone number, a variety of different things. You can immediately have information on your target. We can see interests. We can see who friends are. We can see pictures, videos, whatever's available on the platform that we find.
What would normally take investigators 2 months in a background check or an investigation now takes between 5 to 15 minutes with Shadow Dragon.
Some of the successes that we've had with SocialNet, with the Department of Justice and the FBI, the Boston bomber case, all the known associates that they had in Russia. Once the name was announced, we were able to enumerate that network pretty quickly.
Shadow Dragon was also used in the investigations of the Las Vegas shooter, Stephen Paddock, as well as the Austin bomber, where the software actually aided in learning the psychology behind the suspect, Anthony Condit.
And that's the power of open source, of a platform that hits 80, 90 different social platforms and sites out there that just really makes a difference and can sometimes be the make or break thing for your case.
But it's not just social media that the software pulls from. It also sucks in data from Amazon, YouTube, dating apps, and the dark web, which is why there's new and growing concerns about police forces buying rights to the software.
And an MIT, Princeton, and Harvard study showed that using artificial intelligence through stuff like this Shadow Dragon actually is not very accurate. 94% of the people arrested in Washington, D.C. for so-called violent crimes were found not guilty. They didn't do it. So this is something that we've got to watch out for. As Elon Musk has warned, and it's a good warning, he says if you have an evil human dictator, he will die, and you might have some freedom. But if you have one of artificial intelligence, it's going to live on, and you're in slavery. And that's exactly, I think, where we're headed. And we've got to get our communities together and put some kind of restraints on this stuff.
So what you describe is algorithms that are set up by some big computer somewhere through some corporation, like this thing, Shadow Dragon, or whatever the hell it's called. Shadow Dragon, thank you. So what they essentially do is they have an algorithm that checks what you're buying on Amazon, who you're emailing, what you're texting, all that stuff, looking for keywords, and eventually they put it all together, right? Say again?
One of the guys that helped set it up, you already said that helped set up Shadow Dragon. He said, I want to know who your father is. I want to know who your mother is, what coffee you drink, where you go, and what you do. Well, they know that. They're watching everything. They work with Google, Amazon, YouTube, and they're watching everything we're doing. They're trying to sell us products, but here's the thing. And you said something I thought was important. I'm telling people, be careful what you post on social media. Don't be joking around. Don't say, hey, I'm going to get me a gun and go blah, blah, blah. I say, that's nuts. Don't do that. And I'm warning, I had a friend who held a rifle up on, he was just joking. I said, don't do that. There's 80,000 SWAT team raised in this country annually. You would get your head shot off, man. So if you have a government watching you like this, like I say, it's an electronic concentration camp. And it's spreading around the world. Middle East, England, everybody's starting to use this kind of software, and they're watching. Wherever you go, there's no escape from this stuff.
Yeah, and it's only going to. It's only. I can't see it going away.
It's only going to get worse.
Yeah, and as long as companies
are in our local communities pushing back,
and they're making a lot of money, and you know what? These companies that have this type of technology, their shares are selling for $300. Yeah,
we're paying for it.
It's
in my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place, and I will tell you, it will be on land. It will be on sea, it will be in air, we will have a proper tracking system. We will finally complete proper tracking system. Number 8, we will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system. The tracking system.
You talk about it's like a microchip.
Like a microchip.
For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens. We will ensure that this system is in place, and I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system. It will be on sea. It will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system. A proper tracking system. A proper tracking system. A proper tracking system.